everyone, welcome back to another episode over on the play.skyblock.net server. I know it's been a while since my last episode. I got a cold that I'm still sort of kind of getting over, so you might be able to tell my nose is a little red from all the blowing my nose and whatnot. But I'm slowly getting over that, and for about a week as well, my internet was a little, spotty, so I wasn't really able to do much on the server at all for any great length of time, so it made playing a little difficult, almost impossible. But I did manage to get some stuff done in the past 2 or so days, so I want to show you guys what I have and then start working on the next project. Okay, so now that I have my headphones on, because I kind of need to hear myself, I moved essentially our farm, which was here before, and I've created this sort of thing. So with the new changes on the servers, I think this is still allowed. If not, someone, let me know in the comments, and I'll have to find another solution, but I think this is still an okay thing to do. Another thing I've been wanting to do, well, let me show you real quick. I did clean out a bunch of this down here. It's not quite done. We still have some resources there that I can go ahead and gather. But for the most part, it's looking pretty good. I mean, I don't exactly know what I would use this for. Maybe just as a storage area, or maybe maybe this is where I'll put a bed or something, start growing our little home, I guess. I did kind of start thinking that maybe I could put a mob farm in here. Before it was lit, there were plenty of mobs walking around, so not sure on that. So over here, I was thinking of starting our cactus farm. Right now, all we have is this, which honestly does not give you much. But I was thinking of putting a cactus farm here. So this is sort of the underside of it. Down here is where I would do the collecting, and up here is where it would be. So I was kind of thinking that maybe we could continue on that and get that done today. These quarters here are where I want sort of the water, sort of have these like kind of waterfalls where the items would come down. And here in the middle would be our water source block, so everything would move out towards the sides. It's pretty small for a cactus farm, honestly. Profit shop cactus farms usually have much larger ones. Even in my last season, I believe I had one that was about 4 times as big as this. But for now, I think this is pretty good. I mean, I don't really want to start off with something too big. The great thing about these cactus farms is that they are sort of stackable. Like, I could take this one section and make another one here, and here, which is essentially what I had last time. So expanding is easy, which is important. It's very modular. I have to think about where it is I want to put everything. So what I want is for these yellow columns here to be where the water flows to, or where the items fall through. At the moment, the water will stop here and here, so on the other side. So there won't be columns of water, actually. Although I am thinking of just adding columns. And that's or in this space, or maybe this space right here, so the items fall in and then they flow down. Which is honestly probably what I'm going to do. Because what I really want is to have, well, I want to use as little hoppers and whatnot as possible. So what I'm thinking is once the items fall down here, we have other water streams that will push it and push all the items into one section so that we can have our chests there. Okay, so I have a bucket. Let's get some water flowing through these so we can get a better idea what it is we're needing. I'm thinking that maybe we should have everything collect on this side. In which case, flows that way. I just realized I'm going to need signs and ice blocks. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see. Okay, this didn't exactly stop in the best of places, which is fine. We can put one of these here, and then we will have another stream there, so let's go ahead and grab some more water. And then we'll do the same thing here. And then one more bucket of water. And then over here is where we're going to have our hopper. And we'll have the hopper point this way. Might be okay. Yeah, okay, let's see. No, let's not put one there. And then here is where we're going to put our collecting chest. Just want to make this a little nicer to look at. Okay. I think that'll be good enough for now. We could probably add some stairs around this area here at a later date. But first I want to kind of make sure, you know, this is working as intended. I should probably put an upside down stair here as well, because I don't want anything coming out this way. Okay, that should be fine. I can still open that. Oh, I'll take that, thank you. Oh, I don't quite like the way it looks there, but yeah, it's maybe we'll just do that and then add the 3 remaining stairs here. There we go. It's not so bad, right? Okay, so that is this bottom area. Let's see what happens when this drops in. Okay, so oh, right. That's not a good start. Okay, you know what? Maybe it'll react differently when we have something actually coming through. Let me see. So, alright, so what we want to do right now is go ahead and start putting in the cactus. Let's put away things that I really don't want to have on me just in case I fall. So I need the cactus, I need the sand. I think I wanted to use these slabs. Okay, so up here. Let's see. Oh, maybe I should grab a couple of pieces of dirt. It's easier to build with. And isn't as expensive anymore since we have some starting money. Also, if you play on the server, do you know of any good profit shops? Leave a comment below because I have not been able to find one. Most of them are out of stock. It could be that I'm on at the wrong times. I'm, you know, in Europe, so from what I know, most people play from like the US, so time zone is very different. If anybody knows, please tell me, because I could definitely use a good profit shop to kind of up our balance a bit and fund these projects. Okay, so here. So this right here will be the water source. This entire area will be covered with water. You go up one, we need a space, and then this block will be where the sand sits on. So, let's see. Just go ahead and use this one, set the sand on it, and then that on it. Maybe I should use the half slabs, right? To put the sand on it. Might look better. Right there. And then this, and then one of these. Okay, yeah. So we have one done, it'll make it easier from now on. Let's see, I kind of honestly have forgotten exactly how I did it before. Oh, another thing I am gonna need are some glass panes. Oh, we're also gonna need more sand? Okay. The cactus we will get eventually. Go ahead and take this one. And this one. Okay, so they don't sell glass panes. But they do have these, which works just fine. Oh, I think I did this wrong, didn't I? I think last time what I did is I had the glass pane go around one cactus, which means they were spaced out a lot more. Although technically I think this does work. Let's see. Well, let's go ahead and put in the other slabs. Because I think honestly it works just fine that way. I can't believe I don't remember exactly how I did it before. Okay, so I went back and looked, and that is indeed how I did it before. This is a valid way of doing it, honestly. But I liked how I had it before, so I'll go ahead and do it that way. Okay. Oh, I'm missing one, okay. It's here. So that means I actually don't need these either. Okay, so glass panes that are very hard to see. Also, I kind of like the way this one looks too. I prefer it to the other way. Mostly because I really like the way these glass panes look. But I guess that really depends on your texture pack. For those wondering, this texture pack is Chroma Hills. It is probably one of my favorites. It's definitely my favorite one that sort of goes really well with vanilla Minecraft, or yeah, just sort of sticks to the texture really well. I tend to like things that are very sci-fi in nature, very fantasy in nature, steampunk in nature, and that doesn't always go so great on for every kind of Minecraft game, I guess. Okay, so that's essentially the first layer. And then what you do is you sort of just build the same thing right on top, you know, an extra, well, a space above the glass panes, and then you continue up. So let's go ahead and put the water in. So I want to get rid of this. And the middle was here. And that is what I wanted to do, like that. So they go into the corners. Maybe I am still thinking maybe I'll put like one here so it goes straight down. Like that. And I think I could do it on all corners. Yeah, my source blocks are in all the corners, so it would work just fine. Yeah. Just to ensure that they make it through, I guess. Here. And then the ice block here. I hope that works out okay. Okay. I guess we'd have to just let it go and see what happens. Oh, the potatoes have grown in nicely. Good, let's go ahead and fill this up. I don't want to really start using the water until the crops are completely full. And grown, of course. This was about halfway done. The carrots are all filled up, and the wheat here still needs some time. I mean, technically I could go and buy seeds or go buy more potatoes, I guess, but yeah, why, right? Why spend money on that when I can just do it this way? Okay, now these here haven't grown at all, and I'm honestly very worried. I think this side is like, I forget, one side's pumpkin, one side is melons. I switched them right here because I don't know. Wanted to try them out and see if it was the way it was growing. Here I put a dirt block because I thought maybe it could only grow on dirt. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe it's just taking a long time. I'm gonna go ahead and put a dirt block here too to see if the positioning of them and the block next to it matters at all. Although honestly, I thought that they grew just fine on stone. And there's water close enough by that it shouldn't be an issue, right? I don't know. You guys are more of an expert on these things sometimes, so if you see anything that I'm doing wrong, please let me know. If there's a way I can make it better, let me know. Definitely up for that. Okay, so before I end off this episode, I think I would very much like to go and check out some of the, what do they call again? The voting key crates, yeah. I always forget what they're called. So, I only have 3. That's right. The other day I had a lot more than these, and I died while I had them on me. It was the day when my internet was really spotty, so I was sort of over the void. Had a couple keys on me, and my internet cut out. When I logged back in, I did not type in /fly or /is quickly enough, and so, yeah, died. Shame, but it is what it is. Right, so let's go ahead and use all these keys and see what we get. I'm still really hoping for a spawner or a pickaxe. A lunar pickaxe would be amazing. Or a lunar axe as well. Those are the 3 things that I really want. Is this the wrong one? Voting crate. Okay. Only this voting crate is working? Did they change the way crates work? Okay, odd. What? Alright, so that's not working. Maybe, I'm gonna put these back in my EC real quick. And then I'm gonna go ahead and restart because I find that very odd. Maybe my connection is still being really odd for some reason. I don't know. I'm gonna try it real quick. Okay, let's go ahead and try that again. Now this guy here isn't having any issue. And yet I am. What about these lunar keys? Okay, the lunar key works. 4 voting crate keys. Okay, so these 3 seem to be defective or something. Which is really odd to me. You know, the other day there were some issues with the Skyblock server. They were off for like an hour or something, or a couple hours or something. Maybe that's an issue. Maybe I'll just go on the forums and put up a ticket or something. So let's try this other one. Okay. This key isn't working either. Alright, let's go ahead and use these voting crate keys that we got, and then these other 2 I'm gonna have to ask about, maybe get a new one for. Not sure what I could use. Oh, that axe. What's that? Money. 1,000. Not exactly something we need, but okay. I would very much like a spawner. No, golden apple. And the last one. Another one. Yeah, I have this weird feeling that the chance rates of drops in these things have been, like, really, really reduced. During the last Skyblock season, it didn't feel so impossible to get, like, good things. So I don't know, maybe they changed that. I actually like having my spawn point up here. It's nice to be able to look down and sort of see everything I have going on. Not much yet, but eventually. Next time we're going to put an AFK farm here. And maybe work a bit on a tree farm, or maybe finish up the tree farm that I start in between. Maybe your little area will be in the tree farm. Maybe it'll be a really nice big area, and then you can like roam around the trees. Yeah? What do you think about that? Does that sound good? I think Philip might like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. I'm gonna hang around a bit and see how much cactus we can generate with this pretty tiny cactus farm. But it'll be a good idea how many cactus we can get per layer, which would be pretty nice and pretty interesting. I mean, it's really only here to make some money right for now until we can get some spawners going. So that's essentially what we need it for. In between episodes, I'm going to go ahead and finish laying out the foundation for our AFK farm that I want to put over here, and for a tree farm. Just for no other reason that, you know, I think it'll make the area look nicer, and it'll be a great place for Philip to just wander around. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you guys next time. Later.